Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on discovering treasures from the past that could surprise you in ways you never imagined. If you've got a passion for history, for collecting, or for uncovering the hidden stories in the objects around us, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to take a fascinating journey into a coin that many might overlook at first glance, but whose story, and yes, its value, could literally blow your mind. Now, picture this. South Africa, the mid-1960s. The country is undergoing massive changes. On the streets, in the marketplaces, and in households, people are exchanging coins daily, small, ordinary coins with everyday purchasing power. But among these, one coin quietly stands out. It's small, it's humble, but it carries with it a legacy, a connection to history, and in the right hands, it can carry an astonishing value. I'm talking about the 1-cent coin from 1965 that at first glance, you might think, it's just a penny. What could be special about that? And you wouldn't be wrong. After all, a coin like this was in circulation for regular transactions, paying for everyday items. But the story behind this coin is what makes it extraordinary. 1965 was a significant year, both for South Africa and for the world at large. Globally, the world was in the middle of tremendous social and political change. Locally, coins like this one were quietly being produced with meticulous attention to detail, reflecting not just monetary value, but artistry and national pride. Imagine holding one in your hand. It's small, about 2 centimeters across, with a smooth, unassuming texture. On the front, you'll notice a portrait that reflects a moment frozen in time, a glimpse into the era's leadership and aesthetic sensibilities. Flip it over, and there's a design that tells a story about the country itself, its culture, its heritage, its identity in the mid-20th century. Every curve, every letter, every line etched into this coin carries a subtle, yet powerful reminder of history. And while most people might pass it by as just change, collectors know better. They understand that coins like these are living artifacts, tangible connections to a past that we can still hold, examine, and even invest in. Here's something fascinating. Not every coin from that era has survived in good condition. Many were used daily, dropped, polished by years of handling. But the ones that remain unscathed, especially those in mint condition, are incredibly rare. That rarity is what transforms a small, seemingly insignificant coin into a highly sought-after collector's item. And the story doesn't stop there. Coins carry secrets, errors, misprints, variations that only trained eyes or passionate collectors can spot. And when you spot one of these rare anomalies, it's like finding a hidden gem in plain sight, a secret the rest of the world has overlooked. Now, for those of you who enjoy the thrill of the hunt, this is where the excitement really kicks in. Because finding a 1965 South African 1-cent coin in excellent condition isn't just about adding another piece to your collection. It's about owning a piece of history. It's about having a tangible connection to an era many of us remember, or at least, whose stories we grew up hearing about. You might remember the texture of coins in your pocket, the sound they made when jangled together, or even the way you'd save up pennies for something special. This coin taps into that nostalgia, reminding us of the simplicity of the past and the richness of history tucked away in our everyday lives. Collectors around the world are drawn to coins like this not just for nostalgia, but because of their investment potential. A coin that seems humble today can, under the right circumstances, become an astonishingly valuable asset tomorrow. Every collector knows that patience, knowledge, and attention to detail are the keys to spotting that one coin that could change everything. And the 1965 1-cent coin from South Africa is exactly that kind of opportunity, a quiet, overlooked gem that carries more weight than its size might suggest. Imagine showing this coin to your friends, your family, or even fellow collectors. At first, they might shrug, thinking it's just a penny. But then, as you explain the story, the rarity, and the meticulous craftsmanship, you can see their eyes widen. They begin to realize that what they're holding in their hand is not just a coin. It's a bridge to the past, a piece of tangible history, and potentially a significant financial asset. And now, here's the moment you've been waiting for. The story, the history, the rarity, all of that leads to one remarkable fact. A 1965 South African one-center coin in excellent, preserved condition can fetch an astounding value. Yes, we're talking about figures that most would never expect from a simple penny. In some exceptional cases, the coin's value has reached up to $1.2 million for collectors who recognize its historical significance and rarity. Think about that for a moment. A coin that could have once bought a loaf of bread or a newspaper in 1965 now carries a value that can change lives. It's a reminder of why collectors never underestimate the small details. The coins we might overlook today could very well become tomorrow's treasures. And the thrill isn't just in the monetary gain. It's in knowing you hold a piece of history, a tangible connection to a world that existed long before us, yet still influences the present. That's the magic of collecting, and that's the magic of coins like the 1965 1 cent from South Africa. If you have any of these coins tucked away, or even if you simply come across one while sorting through old collections, don't dismiss it. Examine it carefully, appreciate its history, and consider its potential. You're not just holding metal. You're holding a story, a piece of art, a moment frozen in time, and yes, possibly a fortune waiting to be recognized. And if this has sparked your curiosity, there's so much more out there. Coins from different eras, countries, and cultures all carry their own stories and secrets. Every coin has a tale to tell, and every collector knows the excitement that comes from uncovering those tales. It's more than a hobby. It's a journey through history, a bridge connecting generations, and sometimes a very profitable one. That remember to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Join our community of history lovers, collectors, and treasure hunters who share the excitement of discovering what lies hidden in the small details of our world. Because you never know, you might just be holding the next big treasure in your hands.